Hello, everybody. Thanks for coming. I'm the Lorax. I speak for the trees, and I'd like to say a few words, if you please, regarding the story you're about to see. It actually happened. Just take it from me. But there's more to this story than what's on the page, so please pay attention while I set the stage. If you didn't already know, that piece is from the feature film, The Lorax. In the following short clips, it's April 22nd, 2015, also known as Earth Day. I was very busy celebrating this wonderful day with a class of 21 first graders, including 11 amazing boys and 10 wonderful girls. Within the lesson, we are discussing Earth Day while covering the first grade CSO, Understanding Cause and Effect. Have you caught on to the Lorax theme yet? I sure hope so. By the way, this is Miss Cora Faby. I really hope you enjoy. And under the trees, I saw brown barbaloots frisking about in their barbala suits as they played in the shade and ate truffula fruits. What did the barbaloots eat? Truffula fruits. Me again. You have to admit you loved my grown-up pigtails and my awesome Lorax-themed glasses, right? That was my engagement strategy. As soon as I walked into class, my students were psyched and wanted to know what we were doing that day. Pretty awesome, huh? Let's take a look at the lesson. Okay, so the Lorax and the animals went away. Can someone tell me why they went away? What happened, Xander?
Because they made a big factory and they were working. And they cut down the tree. That factory had a whole bunch of dirty smoke that went out.
What was that dirty smoke called? Does anybody remember?
Oh.
What was it called, Brody? Pollute? That's a good word, but there was an S word. It was like
Smoke.
Smoke or smog. Okay, so all of those things is what caused the Lorax and the animals to go away, right? So where are we going to write all that? Are we going to write it up here in the top or down here in the bottom? The top, because that caused it. Miss Faby here. What you just watched was the magic happening. Did you see it? Hands raised, students discussing the parts of the story they could recall, and deciding as a class whether each event was cause or effect. Music to my Lorax ears. Now, let's watch Brody and I talk about the Lorax content together, one-on-one. Okay, so Ted went to talk to the Onceler. Why did he go talk to the Onceler?
To know what happened to the Lorax.
So that would be, what did you say? What was the first word you said? Cause?
Because he wanted to talk to the Lorax.
So are we going to write it in our cause section?
Well, actually, he wanted to know what happened.
So he went to talk to the Lorax because he wanted to know what happened to the Lorax?
Yeah.
Okay. Pretty awesome stuff, huh? Let's look at some student work. The assessment piece for the lesson was the worksheet. We did one example of cause and effect as a class. Then the students worked individually, recalling situations in the story, deciding whether they were an effect or a cause, and finally, they wrote it in the correct portion of the page. As you can tell, they really did an awesome job. To wrap up the lesson, we discussed why it's important to take care of the trees and, more importantly, our earth. Every student came up with a way he or she can make a difference, and we finished by putting the different ways on our class truffula tree. The last known truffula tree, that is. This is Miss Faby, signing off, aka Mrs. Lorax. See you soon. Be kind to one another.